One of the biggest storylines starting fifth today. The 19-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina, seeking to become the first ever driver to win his first 3 races consecutively. William Byron going for that record. Green flags in the air. We're racing in Kentucky. And they bottle up in the start-finish line. The 62 is around. Caution out immediately. You see the damage to the 33 early. Brandon Jones, a lot of damage to the left front. Brendan Gaughan also.
Don't look bad, guys.
Issues to that car.
Watch the 18 car. He looks like he gets really slow right here, and I think that just stacks everybody up behind.
You see the 62 gets the first car spun around. I'm not sure the 18 gets slower, just doesn't go. It looks to me like the rest of the field tries to time the restart and accelerate into the back of the front row. And
he went with the flag went, though. The flag's waving. And remember, at the initial start of the race, there is no restart zone. Right. It's the initial start of the race. It's the flagman dropping the green flag.
And we'll try again. And just to be clear, to make sure, on the start of the race, the flagman starts the race. On every restart after that, the lead car, who is ever in the lead position, they have the opportunity to start the race in the restart zone. What a move by the 12. Moves up into the lead, Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, the 18 of Kyle Busch just got down in 1 and 2, either too hard or with too low a grip, and drove up to the 3rd lane, and there was nothing there.
Here comes Eric Jones on the inside in the 20 as well.
A little surprised that happened with the conversation we heard from Marty about them trying to work together. He had the clear lead. You'd have thought he would have protected the bottom just a little bit because he was concerned about that top lane.
Side by side for the lead now. Blaney sliding back just a bit in the 12. And here comes the 18 of Kyle Busch. That is a battle for second. Kyle Busch takes the spot away from Blaney, and now they all go down to the yellow line. And another caution has come out. This time it's Brendan Gaughan into the wall on the backstretch coming out of 2. And he was involved in the initial incident. And a lot of damage to the right side. I'm sure Brendan Gaughan not happy about the way this race has started. A great start by Eric Jones there. He's able to get down in front of the 18. The 18 was being pushed by Ryan Blaney in the 12. And a little wiggle there as he entered 1. Cole Custer in the 00 on the outside, trying to hang on to that 3rd spot as he wiggles a bit going down the backstretch. Joey Logano in the 22 on the inside of Cole Custer. Those two side by side for 4th. Eric Jones, Kyle Busch running 1 and 2. Tyler Reddick back in the 42 car is 5th. In between them, Logano and Menard running 3rd and 4th. So Eric Jones, as he works his way around this 1.5 mile track, comes back by the finish line, and he will win stage number 1. And the highest scored Xfinity Series driver is going to be Tyler Reddick in 5th. So he will receive 6 points. Cole Custer, William Byron, Justin Allgaier, all in the top 10, all earning bonus points for finishing the top 10 in stage 1. Ryan Blaney on the outside, Harvick on the inside.
Old tires versus new tires. We're getting ready to answer that question. We've all wondered on this replay which is going to be better, track position or better tires.
Kyle Busch trying to make that outside line work in the 18. Eric Jones in the 20 on the inside. And right now, Kyle Busch all over the back bumper. The 41 of Kevin Harvick may have even got him loose through the turn. And Kyle Busch is going to go by. So is Eric Jones. They can go below the yellow line. A week ago at Daytona, they could not race below the yellow line. Anything paved here at Kentucky is fair game.
Kyle Busch sitting in third, Rick, as we close out stage 2 here. He said when he hits 7,400 RPM, which he does going into 1 and into turn 3 every lap, he said the motor starts to vibrate inside the race car. Roger Purcell, the engine tuner, looked at Eric Phillips, the crew chief. He kind of shook his hand and said, I don't know what we can do about it, but Jess, that's got to be a little disconcerting for a driver when you're feeling that twice a lap.
Very concerning, and you know, when I hear he feels like he can feel the engine, that would make it even more concerning. Normal vibration, not so much, but talking about an engine, and that is very, very concerning.
This is the 12 of Ryan Blaney, and he will get stage 2 win. He was on the inside of 3 wide, but that wasn't for position. Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, Kyle Busch. It'll be Kevin Harvick and Paul Menard ending up in the top 5 in stage 2. Got a little help from Logano, and they stay side by side for the lead. Eric Jones trying to surge ahead as they go down the backstretch, using that outside line. And we saw Ryan Blaney use a tactic that normally we only see at super speedways. He went over and side drafted him. Here comes 3 wide for the lead. Kyle Busch on the inside, Eric Jones in the middle, Ryan Blaney on the outside. 3 wide going into 1. Ryan Blaney checks up. Here comes the 9 of William Byron as well.
And this is where it's important to hold that inside position. The top lane of 1 and 2 seems to work. Not so well down here. Ryan needs to try to not overdrive it, leave himself a little bit of room on the outside of the 9. Very well done right there. He should clear the 9, I would think, down the front stretch.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney did not do a good job of that once he got back in the lead. He overdrove the entrance to turn 3 and just could not hold the bottom. Kyle Busch took advantage, got 2 spots, 2 for 1.
Here comes Kevin Harvick. He's trying to go to the inside of William Byron as well. Kyle Busch out front, Eric Jones running second, Blaney, William Byron, Kevin Harvick, Tyler Reddick. The round goes to 2 of Paul Menard.
Heavy contact right there, Rick.
Back's pushed in. Not rolling yet. Yeah, rear end's knocked out of it.
Yeah, Paul Menard started to roll, and you could see it the way it was moving. He decided to stop. Doesn't want to drag any fluid on the track. The safety crew will get to him and take him back into the garage.
He's on the outside lane on top of his teammate. Just no grip there. He's trying to keep pace, trying to get in front of Daniel Hemrick, and just wasn't any grip.
Back on the gas right there on that outside.
No question. You're in the throttle, carrying a lot of speed, and we've talked about that second groove. We just haven't seen it come in yet. And
Kyle Busch on the inside, a good restart. Ryan Blaney also a very good restart, moves up on the inside, and he'll take second away from Eric Jones. Jones settles back into third. Here comes Kevin Harvick for fourth, and William Byron in fifth. Tyler Reddick, who is currently running just behind William Byron.
See Tyler Reddick trying to carry a lot of speed. Just gets in the wall a little bit. We have a caution on the racetrack.
And hearing that there might be some fluid on the track.
You see right here, he just free leaving the corner. Gets in the wall, scuffs the wall. But you think about Tyler Reddick, he's sharing this car with Kyle Larson, and this is his fourth race in a row. It's the first time he's had a chance to do that this year. He needs to be able to have seat time. We've seen him make speed in the Truck Series. We know he's a fast race car driver. He just needs a little more seat time. He's showing today, running in the top 10 consistently, that he's got that speed today.
You see Joey Gase going into the garage and the fluid coming out from underneath that 52. And looks as though the engine may have expired right there. Erik Jones, Ryan Blaney making up row one. Green flag back in the air. Way down on the apron, Elliott Sadler trying to work his way past the 42 of Tyler Reddick, while that 20 of Erik Jones jumps out front of Ryan Blaney. How will the speedy dry affect the handling these first few laps? Those tires get very warm. Pick that up as they go into 3 and 4, and it's 4 wide now for position.
Be careful down there on that bottom. It's really rough. We've seen several incidences happen because you hit that bumps. They all worked out.
Cole Custer just on the outside of 24. Jeb Burton. Jeb Burton was able to get the free pass under this most recent caution. Back onto the lead lap.
Back at Kentucky Speedway, Kyle Busch stays out. Erik Jones, one of the cars that pits, 2 right side tires for him. A little Sunoco fuel and a little bit of an adjustment. Kelly?
Now you see Ryan Blaney in the 12. It's just going to be a 2-tire stop for Ryan, who said he was a little bit free. He was just struggling to get around. He said it's a 1-lane racetrack. What do you want me to do? And there you see William Byron has also completed service along with Daniel Hemrick and Elliott Sadler in the 1 car.
And you all saw the caution come out. It was for the 07 of Ray Black Jr. .28 laps to go. Another great restart. Kyle Busch had Erik Jones right behind him, and now Erik Jones on the inside of the 41. Can he get by him? Kevin Harvick fighting back on the outside. Erik Jones clears him going into 3.
That's exactly what Erik Jones needed to do. He needed to get out in front of that other car and older tires of Kevin Harvick. Now it's just him and Kyle Busch. He can focus, set his sights ahead. There's still 27 laps to go.
One more time around at Kentucky. That's 1 lap to go. Erik Jones, a valiant effort today, as has been with the 12 of Ryan Blaney. He makes the pass. He's going to try to get by Erik Jones going down the backstretch for the final time. That's a fight for second. While he does clear him, Ryan Blaney now the closest car to the 18, but it's not close enough. Kyle Busch comes out of turn 4. He's going to win at Kentucky again.
Good job, Eric. Thank you, guys. Woo! Thank you, bud. Good job today. Good job, put crew, everybody.
As we said, very familiar place for Rowdy and the Xfinity Series here at Kentucky. Kind of deja vu. You did this from the pole last year, too.
It's certainly nice to get to victory lane anytime you can. So, you know, it's been a heck of a year on the bad front for us. So it would certainly be nice to have this as a little bit of a turnaround. You know, our Toyota Camrys have been really fast all year long, and it's NOS Energy Drink Camry. It's the first time we've gotten the Rowdy scheme to victory lane. So I appreciate my buddy Dale Averill and designing this thing and helping me get it to look so good. And then, of course, you know, Joe Gibbs Racing Engines, the race fans, of course, we appreciate them, and DBX, Cessna, and XFINITY as well. So it's fun to have the opportunity to run in this series. I enjoy it. I like running as much as I can. Just gives me a little bit better for the nighttime, for the big races on Sunday, obviously, but tonight being a Saturday night one.
So let's talk about that. What did you learn out there today that you're going to apply tonight?
I think the biggest thing was just line selection and how the restarts were, and then of course too how the runs progressed and how the tires kind of wore on. You know, there was a lot of fall off, more fall off than I expected. It is a day race, so that'll probably get better tonight. But you know, the way the groove kind of came in or went away from restarts and stuff like that too. So got a few ideas here to hopefully help us out tonight.